Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another setup video. It's been like about a year since the last time I made a setup video, so I thought it's about time to finally make another setup video. So let's start with, just a nice brief overview of the desk and stuff, and then we're gonna move on to all of the little peripherals, all the PC components, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get right to it. So here we go. This whole desk, my dad and I built out of, some pine, big panels that make really good desk making material. As you can see, this is a pretty unique way of having dual PC setup. We have the streaming PC up on top, and then my main PC on the bottom. So yeah, let's start with the streaming PC first. As far as peripherals on this, we have just a normal Corsair K95. This is kind of an older version because it's the white logo, but this is the Zowie EC1A. Then as for the monitor, we have, I think it's the Asus, well, it's a 24-inch Asus monitor that's just 60 hertz. Same as this one, these are both the exact same monitor. And then this monitor, might as well go through all the monitors. Then the third monitor, this is my main gaming monitor, so this is a 144 hertz Asus monitor. As far as the monitor arm, not really too sure. It's just kind of a generic brand, dual monitor arm. It's done its job great. And yeah, so this is the streaming PC. As for the components that make it up, it is the AMD Ryzen 7 1700, and obviously it's really good for a streaming PC because it has a lot of processing power. As far as the graphics card in this, I just have a simple GTX 780 Ti. It's not really necessary, strictly using CPU processing for processing the stream. Anyway, so this case, so this is actually the PC itself. Obviously this is streaming PC. As you can see, all the components, we can just open this up real quick because of the simple, easy design. I actually made the streaming PC on stream.
Easy clap.
But yeah, so there's 16 gigabytes of RAM in this streaming PC and 110 gigabyte hard drive. So yeah, that's a streaming PC. It's very minimal, just enough to make the streaming PC run perfectly. Alright, now it's time for the main PC, which is quite the beast. This thing has an i7 7700K, and the graphics card in it is a 1080 Ti. That's an Asus Strix 1080 Ti. So it does the job beautifully. I also have 32 gigabytes of RGB, like pretty light Corsair RAM in there. And yeah, as far as the, obviously the liquid cooling for the CPU, and that's about it. So if you guys want to know a precise list of every single thing in my PC setup, you can always scroll down in the description. There'll be a complete itemized list of every single component, every single peripheral, every single monitor that I'm using right now. So if you guys are curious, make sure to scroll down and check that out. Okay, back to the system. So this whole system is a beast, runs fantastically. As far as my main PC, the monitor setup, we kind of already went over it. But as far as the keyboard, we have, this is a Corsair K95 Platinum Edition. And then as for the mouse, this is kind of a newer version of the EC1A. It's, obviously you can see it has like the little red logo, so it's a little bit newer. These headphones are the Sennheiser 598s, and they're the SC edition for special edition. I've honestly been extremely happy with these headphones. The sound is good. Just the comfortability, like these things weigh like nothing, and they just fit perfectly on my head. So they're literally, I recommend these so much, and they're a good price. I think I got these for like 70 bucks, maybe 80, I don't know, but they were a very good investment. I just noticed that there's one more thing that I kind of missed about the streaming PC. For those of you guys who are curious, you know how there's that Elgato stream thing where with all the buttons on it to have like all the nice LCD screens, and it's like $100 and something bucks. Well, this is basically does the exact same job. This is just a control little keypad that I use for switching scenes on OBS. So this is basically does the same job as that, except it's cheaper and obviously it's way more ugly. So yeah, that's what that does. All right, now another thing that you guys might be curious about, who knows, this is my Xbox controller that I use, and yeah, it's just an Xbox controller, like Xbox 360 controller. Okay, moving on. So let's move on to the mic. I know you guys are probably curious what kind of mic setup I use. This is my mic setup. This is the AT2035 with the Wintec pop guard on it. Does the job perfectly. It's really clean, low profile. The mic arm that I use is the Rode PSA-1. It's obviously the very expensive mic arm. You don't need to spend like 200 bucks on a mic arm like what I did, but obviously it's extremely good quality and it's gonna last for years and years and years. So that's why I just wanted to make that early investment, just to have quality products that will last a lifetime, you know? Alright, now you guys probably, you audio people out there, are curious what kind of audio interface I use. It is the Line 6 UX2. The cool thing about this interface is it has a program that goes with it called the Beautiful Pod Farm, and it does the job. If you guys are curious about like what file I use, you guys can ask me in the comments or come to my stream and maybe I'll send you this. I can send you my preset. If you guys use the same thing and are wanting to test out different presets, some of you guys might be curious who also have dual PC streams. Repto, how exactly do you get your main microphone to work for both PCs? This is something that goes on for ages. They never know, or they never have a direct solution for using two PCs with only one mic. Some people use like a headset mic for their main PC, and then their main mic obviously goes straight to the streaming PC. Well, this setup, I have a very simple way with this specific audio interface, that it works one audio interface, one mic for two PCs. So this is how it works. So there are outputs. There's an output on the UX2 that is for headphones. Now this is what you would use for monitoring your vocals, pretty much. Like when you're talking, when you're recording, this is what you would use to like hear yourself, pretty much. Now, instead of just using it to hear myself, I basically have a cable that just plugs into this output and goes all the way up and just plugs right in to my streaming PC. One mic to use, one mic to work for two PCs. It's very simple, does the job perfectly. There's no change in the quality from PC to PC. Both sound exactly the same, which is really cool. It's a really cool system that I don't want to take all the credit for this. A friend of mine, Nick Bunyan, he was the one who actually figured this out, so I just took the idea from him. NANI? Now we can go into the webcams. Okay, so this is my webcam that I use for just filming myself. This is the C930E from Logitech. I have a C920 over here for fish cam, or I'll also move this camera over to Sally's enclosure so you can see her moving around in her cage. But yeah, so that's that. You guys are probably curious what chair I use. Some of those people have, a DX Racer chair, or other content creators have those kinds of things. I decided to go with a little bit more expensive chair, obviously. So I used the Herman Miller Arion. It's like a $1,200 chair. Basically, the reason I got this is just, to help with my back, and just to have literally a chair that is just second to none, really good warranty. It'll last years and years and years, kind of a thing. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click that like button. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, because we'll be posting more videos pretty much on a weekly basis. Sometimes we skip weeks, but for the most part, it's always a weekly video. So yeah, you guys probably are also curious what that, I don't know if I'm actually framing this correct, but there's an aquascape aquarium that I'm working on in the background. That video is going to be going up next week, so if you don't want to miss that, make sure to click that sub button. Also, I also have obviously the Twitch channel. That's kind of why I have this whole setup. So if you want to check out the stream, I stream every single day at the exact same time at 2 p.m. Central. So be there tomorrow, or whenever you see this video, I'll probably be streaming. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you liked my setup. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.